Hello Cancer, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. I am here to do your collective love reading. It is for the collective. It's not going to resonate with everyone. I missed you guys. I really missed you guys. Like, too many days in between readings, you know? But anywho, yeah, this reading may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Don't panic. Just click off and visit another reader on YouTube. There's plenty of great ones. And you know what? If it does resonate with you, that's awesome. Please hit the like button or subscribe button or comment or share these videos and help my channel grow. And if you'd like to make a donation to my channel, there's a link to follow at the bottom of the description box. And this channel is for adults only. Okay, Cancer! I love doing readings with you. Okay, so Cancer, I got a couple of things for you. One of them drove me absolutely crazy. It's been driving me crazy now for the last couple of hours. Maybe not. Well, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's a song, and honestly, at first, they only played the beginning of the song, and I recognized it, but I couldn't remember the name of the group. I couldn't remember the name of the song. I'm like, what? I just picked up the beginning, the piano playing in the beginning of the song, and I recognized it, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And it took me a while. It literally kind of drove me a little bit batty until I figured it out. So the song is Come Wake Me Up by Rascal Flatts. Okay? Now, in that song, and I watched the video too, and the video is a tearjerker, let me tell you. But the song is just, it's one of the most powerful songs, I think, that even, you know, it's a song that I've loved for a while, actually. I kind of spaced it. I haven't heard it for a long time, but that's why I recognized the beginning piano music. But it's always been to me one of the most passionate songs. Like, you really feel it from the person who's singing. You really feel it. And if you watch the video, you really feel it too. And in the video, in the beginning, he pretty much admits that this woman, this beautiful woman, can be replaced, you know? And it kind of starts the whole scene or whatever. But anyway, the song Come Wake Me Up, it's about a man who is realizing, you know, that there's things that they could have done, and it's a, you know, what could have been kind of thing. It's a what can I do to fix this now kind of thing. It's a I can't sleep at night. What I got from the song is they're your person. This is from your person, because I got something for you too, Cancer. But for your person, they're having sleepless nights. They're in complete and utter sadness and turmoil and heartbreak over this. Okay? Just wanted to let you know that. So, and all because the woman actually stepped out because she had better respect for herself, I guess, apparently. So anyway, it's a passionate fire that can't be put out, and just the mention of the flames so many times, it's just, I keep thinking this could actually be a twin flame journey. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but they bring up the flames so much in the song that, and the fire, it's just, you know, yeah. But anyway, somebody is not doing well over this. I think they're having some heartbreak, and possibly even secretively. So listen to the song Come Wake Me Up by Rascal Flatts. If you can, watch the video. Yeah, it's, you know, it's a very passionate song, and it's very, very intense. And then after you listen to that, just know that your rebuttal is, but there's amoebas in it. That's your energy, Cancer. And I wrote it all down on my fancy journal. Yeah, don't diss the journal. I have a whole stack of these under the counter. Yes. But anyway, yeah, the scene from the movie that I got for you is from the movie Signs with Mel Gibson. And it's the part where this little girl wants some water or whatever, and her dad is like, well, you have water everywhere. What's wrong with this one? And she says, there's dust in it. And then they point at another one. What's wrong with that one? All these like half glasses of water. Actually, some of them are full. And they're just all over the place, set all over. And they're like, well, what's wrong with that one? It tastes funny. And then the last one, what's wrong with that one? And she said, it has amoebas in it. So that was the line and the scene and the movie that I got for your energy, Cancer, is you saying, it has amoebas in it. I just freaking love it. You know what that tells me is that, well, one, just the name of the movie, Signs. Look for signs. Just be aware that you may see signs kind of all around you through music, on the TV, through passing by somebody having a conversation. You know, you could hear something said and it just sort of stops you. You know what I mean? Things like that. They're all signs. Signs in nature, in the animals, everywhere. There's signs everywhere. Okay, but also the whole, it has amoebas in it. I feel like you're being very, very picky with your choices. The fact that the girl has all these glasses everywhere, right? I'm seeing them everywhere. On top of the TV and just everywhere, okay? You have a lot of options, and there's a lot of options that are good. There's a lot of options that aren't so good. But either way, you're being very particular. Okay? I think you've got some strong boundaries, and you know what it is that you want, and you know what it is that you don't want, and you're sticking to it. You know what I mean? And like, it has amoebas in it. You know, that means that it's just not just right for you. Okay, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's their energy, is Come Wake Me Up by Rascal Flatts. That's your partner's energy. And your energy, Cancer, is it has amoebas in it, in the movie Signs by Mel Gibson. Really trying not to laugh because, oh, okay, anyway, moving on. All right, your overall energy, Cancer. The Nine of Cups, like I said, you may have a whole lot of options before you. And really, all of these options are options you manifested, okay? So you're manifesting pretty much your abundance. You're manifesting, you know, pretty much wish fulfillment here, okay? So you're putting it out to the universe, and the universe is plopping it in your lap, basically, all right? But yeah, you're having a lot of options. The only thing is you haven't picked one of these yet, is because they're not absolutely perfect. They're not just right. They're not just right. You know what I mean? So that person has to come to you just right, or they have to be just right. All right? They have to not have amoebas in it. Okay? But then, Come Wake Me Up by Rascal Flatts, right? Somebody out there has some major sadness, major regrets, okay? There was a possible third-party situation here, and all these cups are knocked over, and they're just regretting the whole ordeal, the whole situation. They're sad, they're heartbroken, they're fairly miserable here, you know, crouched over in pain, Sadness, maybe hiding the expression on their face. They could be hiding it intensely inside, but they're feeling so much emotion here. They're sitting right in their own emotion right now, okay? Or, you know, recently. But, you know, if they only turned around, they would see their Two of Cups right behind them. That's kind of what they're mourning here. You know what I mean? This is a mourning kind of card. Feeling that great, huge loss. So they want to come in and they want to communicate. You could be dealing with an air sign. But the Knight of Swords, they ride in super fast, come barreling in, right? With something to say. They've got their swords up here. He's got his sword up. He's getting ready to cut things out. Cut through the bullshit, you know. Clear the air. Communicate. Bring clarity. The thing, though, with the Knight of Swords is I sometimes say that they have a tendency to bring a storm in with them because their tongue is as sharp as that blade. They're going to come in really fast and hot, blurt everything out without thinking about how it's being delivered, okay? And it usually causes a stir because their tongue is as sharp as this blade. And the way that they say what they want to say kind of hurts, you know. It's not something that you really want to hear. This person could just be extremely, extremely upset. And then we have someone here in defense mode. I'm not quite sure yet, Cancer, if that's you or your partner. So let's pull some clarifiers. What do you say? There's amoebas in it. That's too many, Divine. All right, clarify the Five of Cups. Why is this person so sad and heartbroken? And they're very, very regretful. This is regret here, this Five of Cups. Okay? They're very regretful. The song Come Wake Me Up, you really have to listen to the words. Yeah, they're very regretful because this is graduation day. This is the world. This is the completion of a cycle. Okay, a cycle that took a lot of labor to get to the end of it. Okay. I'm somewhat getting the sense that somebody kind of won something that they wanted, but now they're in regret because they don't. They like got what they wanted and then they let it slip away. They want to send some communication. This is action. Take an action, man. Moving forward, perhaps they want to move forward here. That's why they're coming to talk. Communication coming through. Could be very quickly online, but someone's taking action here very, very quickly and very, very powerfully. All right. Clarify the Knight of Swords. What is he going to talk about? Yeah, all the decisions that they made and what they did and how they carried them through and how they were too heavy of a burden. Each one of these was a decision that this person made. And it's almost like they went from one to the next, to the next, to the next, and they just kept adding things up and not really closing out anything else properly. And it just became a clusterfuck of a bundle of sticks. Oh man, we're only like 5 minutes in or something, and I'm already getting all like, okay. So yeah, they want to come and talk about all of these burdens and how everybody just stood and watched them as they were carrying their own burdens from their own decisions and how it affected all of these other people. And you know, let's see, clarify the Ten of Wands. But this is a completion though. They can't, it's a 10. They can't carry any more burdens. Okay? But each of those passions was a passion of theirs. that means that they made those decisions. They wanted those things, and then they never let go, or they kept going back to them, or they didn't close things out properly, or that's too many to find. Something, but they had to keep carrying those passions on their back. Okay? They just can't carry anymore. Yeah. And now they're left out in the cold. They're left out in the cold. Yep, someone got left out. And that in itself is a huge burden. So now they may not be in the best of moods here when they come to communicate, because they've been left out in the cold. But you could also be dealing with a earth sign. But they're definitely, you know, they may not be in the best of moods, but they're coming in to clear the air. Cut through the bullshit. They can't handle these burdens anymore, and they know it's their own decisions who got them in that position. Yeah, they want to take control over this situation somewhat. They're going to be on the defensive. They're going to defend their stance. And they're defending their stance, it looks like, against all these other opinions here that are coming at them. Right? Poking at them. See, this person here, they could turn around and they could walk out this door and escape all of this easily. Just run away, but they're not. No. This person stands here and continues to defend this last wand of passion that he's got, the last one. And he's going to defend that sucker with everything he's got, with great power, because he wants to take control over the situation. He's feeling like he's in the Emperor energy. And, you know, I'm sorry about saying he or she. I'm just going off of what I see in the photos, okay? But right now, somebody is contemplating this, taking a breather, meditating on it, resting on it. This is a rest period, okay? While they rest, they're meditating on these 3 swords here. Now, when the 3 of swords in the deck, it's usually a heartbreak card or a third-party situation. So he's contemplating this as he has this rest period, this possible third-party situation. But when he's done resting, he's going to emperor up, he's going to boss up, he's going to grab... What was that? There's a crash outside my house. Huh. He's going to grab that sword, and he's going to pick it up, and he's going to cut through all the crap. He's going to cut something out. He's going to bring clarity to the situation. That's what we're talking about here. And somebody's very much on the defensive over this. All right. What else can you show me for Cancer? There we go. I just kind of like shook it a little bit. Yeah, but Cancer, I think this is you, Cancer. You're just like, he's coming in to communicate. See, there it is right above you. He's coming in to communicate, but you are here in the energy of the Queen of Swords, okay? And that means that you're not going to, this person's got to come to you with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Otherwise, you are going to cut them out of your world without batting an eyelash. Because this is a woman who's been through way too much shit. And she is not going to take any more shit. She's just not going to take any more shit. Like, as soon as you start giving her shit, she's going to be like, no, off with your head. Right? Yeah, it has amoebas in it. It has amoebas in it. Please put your head on the block. Right? Seriously. You don't want it if it's got amoebas in it. That water better be crystal clear and pure. It's got to be, that truth has to be pure. It's got to be nothing but the truth. If it's got amoebas in it in any way, anything, you don't want it. Give me, oh, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, you want your justice in this situation, right? You want your justice because this person was committed. This person is committed. You want justice. You want the truth about this shit. You want the truth. And you're not going to accept anything less than the truth about this commitment with this other person. Yep. Calling that one out. It looks like your person is committed. You know, this could always also be a same-sex relationship. In which case, if it's a same-sex relationship, you still want the truth from this person. This person is your commitment, okay? But, you know, you got to balance the scales out between you. And the only way that that can happen is with stability and the truth. You guys need to bring trust into it if this is a same-sex relationship, okay? You guys need to start dropping comments because I can give you special readings for those. Yeah. So just drop a comment, okay? If that's something that you want. You know? Yeah. Because this very well could be, but what I'm really seeing here is that somebody wants the truth about this commitment with this person, and that's the only way that justice is going to be served in this. That's the only way, is if this person gets the truth. And what is the central focus, please? Yeah. Yeah, someone's moving away. It looks like you're going to calmer waters when it comes to this reunitement. It's like you wanted a reunitement at one point, but now it looks like you're kind of moving away from it. You want to put all of those swords and burdening thoughts about it in your boat, point down, and just go to calmer waters by yourself, and totally focused on a new beginning. I think you've given up on this. You want stability. You definitely want something stable, okay? But as far as a reunitement with this person here who you put out in the cold, it looks like you're willing to move away from that whole idea, okay? Give me one more here for Cancer and love. Give me one more. That's too many. That's 3. I don't want to take 3, please, Divine. Just one. You know, you left someone out in the cold. You put someone out in the cold. But they kind of did it to themselves. I'm seeing these burdens as their own decisions. You know, maybe just like collecting. I don't know if they were collecting crushes, collecting people, what? I don't know. But they were collecting these things that they would just, I'm going to go over here. No, maybe I can find better over here. No, wait, maybe that one was better over there. No, wait a minute. Now there's this one over here. This one looks good. No, wait, we're going to go back to this old one over here. No, you know what I mean? That's this. Each one of those times that burden added up. Come on now. Come on now. And then if you include how you handled each situation, that's another burden. I'm really truly believing that this is your person's energy, especially with the Come Wake Me Up by Rascal Flatts. Because that was literally kind of gut-wrenching. It really was when you actually feel it, you know. And that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to feel those things for your guys' energy. So, yeah, this has come to a completion. Now, this is an old cycle. Now, the new cycle has to change, and you're going right into it, Cancer. You're going right into it. You're leaving this behind, the idea of this. You're only taking away with you the thought that you want something stable and you want happiness. But as far as a specific person, you're sticking all of those sad, hurtful thoughts, right? Point down into this boat where they can no longer hurt you. And it's not like you're forgetting about them, because you're bringing them on the trip with you. They've become a part of you now. But you're willing to put them away, and you're willing to put your sword down. You know what I mean? So you can move on and have a better future, a new beginning in calmer waters, and move with change. And here it is. The wheel's moving, it's turning, it's time. The door's opening for you and you're floating right through it. Okay, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. I don't think we need a clarifier on the Wheel of Fortune, but meanwhile, someone is sleeping through it. Even though they want to boss up and take control of the situation and defend their stance on it, they're meditating. They're still on break time. They're still on break. Oh, they're kind of going to miss this wheel. Okay, somebody better come wake them up. Someone better, oh my God. Somebody better come wake them up. I shit you not. Come wake me up, because that door's about to close now. That new cycle is starting. You either hop in or stay out. Somebody better come wake them up. Oh no, they're about to feel it. If they're not already feeling it, it looks like they're feeling it here. Ooh boy. That was cool. I'm sorry, but that was really cool. Thank you, Divine. That was so cool. Oh my gosh, that was cool. All right, Wheel of Fortune, please. I just love it when that shit happens. Yeah, now they went, see, now they can feel it. Like I said, sorry, Cancer. Okay, where was I? I'm still thinking of the Come Wake Me Up song. It's literally driving me insane, okay? Because I know that you're moving on. I know I should give you up, but I keep hoping that you'll trip and fall back in love. You know, time's not healing anything. Baby, this pain is worse than it ever was. Yeah. Crazy. Anyway, Cancer, I'm sorry. The song, you gotta listen to the song. Okay, so, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is turning. They can feel it. You know it. You're heading straight for it. You want something fresh. You just you don't want any, you want stability, but you know, you don't want to, you want something stable, and you want the truth, and you want a two-party situation, not a three-party situation, and you're not going for anyone who's in a commitment, and you want justice brought to this situation with the truth. So you have to move away from this, especially if someone is committed. You will not do a third-party situation. And that cycle is over now, because somebody slept on this. Come wake me up, you know. And now that the cycle is closing, and I know that you're moving on, I know I should give you up, but I keep hoping that you'll trip and fall back in love. You know, just a little trip. That's all they want, is a little trip. Right? This is a message coming in, a beginning of a friendship, a small offer of stability here. It's just that song won't stop in my head. Let's get you a final outcome, shall we? What's the possible outcome for this situation? See, this is a committed person. And this is a person who's sick of bullshit. And the justice needs to, the scales need to be balanced. What's the possible outcome for this for Cancer? Starting to get really uncomfortable. Well, something's happening here. You or someone else are going to be very surprised by something. Like shitting your pants kind of surprised. Like, what the yep. So let's see what that's all about. Because someone's going to get cut out. Someone's going to get cut out. And this is, I believe this is you, Cancer, because this is kind of matching the energy to me of this Queen of Swords, to be honest with you. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, okay, I really firmly believe that you're the one who needs the truth, okay? You require the truth. Let's reword that. You require the truth, okay? And like a cat, you're going to act now how you want, completely independent from anyone in this situation. You're just completely independent, standing there in your strength and power and requiring and demanding the truth, demanding that people approach you properly. And I don't think people are used to that. You know, I walk my cat every day. Yes, I do. I walk Potato every day in the yard. I swear I give my neighbors lots to talk about, okay? But have you ever walked a cat? They do whatever they want to do. They do whatever they want. And they don't care. They don't care about the opinions. You know what I mean? They're going to do whatever they want to do. They're going to handle things the way they want to handle it. And if you call them, they may or may not answer you or come to you. They may just sit there and stare at you and decide not to move at all. Okay? So in a way, I think that matches your energy, Cancer, meaning like you're standing in your strength and power. You're handling things your own way. Your own way. Like this awesome little feline here, okay? And in doing that, like I said, with the sword, you're going to be cutting some things out. You're going to be cutting some things out. No matter who shouts your name and says, come, come, kitty, come, come, come. That cat's not going to come, man. That's good. The only way you're going to get that cat to come to you is with catnip. Okay? That's it. Or a worm. Yeah, my cat is obsessed with worms, but that's a whole other reading, okay? Anyway, yeah, so because you're going to do things your own way, you're going to be independent, you're not going to listen to anybody else or let anybody else bully you into anything. You're going to cut out the bullshit, period. And I think that's going to have somebody shitting their pants. Like, doesn't it look like, yeah, like he just stood up and kind of went like this, like he's got, you know, shit in his drawers. Yeah, you're going to make somebody shit their pants. Because you're like, F this, I'm not dealing with this. Wait, what? It's the dawn of a new age. Yep. That's at least what it looks like here. That's the energy. I'm feeling really intense about everything with your reading tonight. I really feel like there's intense energy going on. That's too many cards, Divine. I really feel like there's intense energy going on, like in the veil between us or something. It's hard for me to describe it, but there's more going on than what we actually see. It's this colliding energy, you know, of somebody who's rising and feeling great and ready to enter into new things and in their power, and then we have somebody who's kind of caving and bending and crumbling in their sadness from their own decisions and stagnancy. And it's just like this friction. I can't really describe it to you. Someone maybe drop a comment if you know. I need my friend the astrologer, I think. So but yeah, you're taking them to school, man. You're saying, go back to school. You need to learn some more lessons here. You need to learn some more lessons. You're going to have, and you're going to be fairly cold about it. You're going to end up being fairly cold about it. And this person here is not going to know what direction to take. They kind of don't know already. Right? Four of Swords. Yeah, all they know is that they want to take action forward because they're having major, major regrets. Major regrets. And they know their actions have cost them something good. They want to get some type of friendship back at least. Oh, and here's the playground. Yeah. I feel like they feel barred in, caged in. They may even be facing time in jail. There may be a chaotic situation going on that's just making them feel very closed in. Very which way do I turn? Very much which way do I turn? Which way do I go? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Something could happen in the wintertime too. That may even leave you feeling like this. What do I do? But that's not really what I'm feeling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling like that you don't want to be in this energy anymore. Stuck in some place that's uncomfortable and stagnant and boring and with somebody who's fake. This is somebody who's fake and you don't want to be there anymore. So let me just explain. This is a school office. Nobody wants to go to a school office and sit in a school office, okay? Nobody does. So that's the explanation for that one. This one here, so this little girl is walking home from school. And this old lady comes from across this field or whatever, and we got a cameraman standing over here snapping pictures and all, okay? And she comes up and she's like, oh, hi dear, oh, it's so nice to see you in the park. And the little girl, now look at her body language, man. She's hugging herself tightly. She's not very comfortable with this woman touching her, okay? She's got this look on her face like, who are you? You know what I mean? She doesn't even know this old lady, all right? She doesn't even know her. So this is a photo shoot, a fake photo shoot, and it may even be surprising to you a little bit that this person is so fake. So you just don't want to be in this situation with something that's fake, with anything that's fake, with anything that's fake, okay? You don't want to be in any situation that has anything to do with fakeness, period. That's it. The end. Yeah. And that's that. You don't need this chaotic crap of somebody who doesn't know which way to turn. You don't need this fish who doesn't know which direction they're going to take. You don't need fakeness. You don't need to stay in that energy anymore. Okay, that's how I'm reading that. That's totally how I'm, and somebody's gonna be really fucking surprised, shitting their pants, dookie in their drawers, surprised over this, because you're gonna cut them right out, just like I said. Just like I said, if they don't come to you correct with the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, this queen cuts them out of her world without batting an eyelash. That's exactly what I said. And that's going to surprise the crap out of them, because I don't think, Cancer, I don't think that this person really believes that you have, you know, I think this is a change in you. And that's why it's very surprising to them. This could have been a friend. They may want the friendship back. But I really see somebody coming in to try to at least give you a message of friendship, yeah. But right now, you're not accepting anything. You are not, like I said, it has amoebas in it. 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 It's not good enough. These things aren't good enough. Chaos, not someone who doesn't know which way to go. Someone who has no direction and can't decide which way to go. Someone who is fake, that you don't even barely know, that you don't know. And you don't want to be there anymore. You don't want to be in that energy anymore. Yes. No, you want the divine by you. You're gonna wait for what the divine instructs you to do. Meanwhile, you got somebody planning too. These two are nothing but trouble. I feel like they're together making a plan perhaps. But yeah. Yep. You're just not, if it's got amoebas in it, it's not gonna be good enough. No. No. That truth better come to you amoeba free. Right? Okay, let's get a couple more. Any advice here for our Cancers? Any advice for our Cancers? Okay, that's weird. My cards just got stuck. Yeah, be advice. Watch out for people, like I said, that are fake. They're not real. They're not being real with you. They may be very shallow, or they may be just like there's no character. There's no, I can't quite put it into words, but there's no life in this person here, you know. Be careful of these fake friends here. You may have very, like I said, fake people. Fake people. Fake people. Amoebas. It's got amoebas in it. If I didn't mention it, that's from the movie Signs by Mel Gibson. Or with Mel Gibson. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to have options here coming up for you, Cancer, really, really soon. And you're going to know exactly which one to pick. You're going to know exactly which one stands out of all of the options that you have. You're going to be able to clearly see the ones that you want. Okay? Guess. Guess which ones I want. Just guess. They're going to pick this person, or this option for you is going to pop right out above all others, right? And you're still, even then, you're going to demand the truth from people. You're going to demand that people are real. You want people to be clear with you. That's what you require. It's not an expectation anymore. It's a requirement. It's a requirement. Okay, Cancer, I love you so much. Please, please, please listen to that song. I feel that it's very important. I feel like there's something in the video that's very important. The thing that goons me personally about the video is that she's wearing a bike helmet and she's riding a motorcycle, and I'm kind of, you know, a toughie too, and I wear a welding helmet, and it just kind of goons me. You know, there's an accident at the end and all, but I'm not saying that that's going to happen to me. But, you know, just look at the video and listen to the song. You'll feel it. You'll actually feel it's one of the most passionate songs, sung with feeling and emotion and passion. You know, it's one of the top. Okay. All right. Now remember, be on the lookout for amoebas, Cancer. Take care of you. I love you. And peace out.